Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, and today we're doing a Gengar Mimikyu wild crazy deck list I really want to try out, all about abusing that attack Poltergeist. I'm really excited about this one. I hope you guys are excited too. Hello, how you guys doing? Orabomb here. I don't know why. The intro seems so weird because I'm starting on the screen, but what's up guys? Yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like. I know that yesterday's video, Latios and Latios tag team Malamar, it was very mixedly received, and a lot of people didn't get the video, so don't forget to check that out. I know that the first 2 hours there was no thumbnail because I actually had no internet all day long yesterday after I recorded that video. It was obscenely ridiculous. I managed to upload it in time, but I wasn't able to edit the thumbnail at all. I was able to edit the title and stuff through like data, but I didn't know I wouldn't get internet until it was already published, so unfortunate for that. But has a thumbnail now, and I know there's like a lot of different discussions about the video. I can't wait to make it again. I think that deck has so much more potential than people are giving it credit for, just based off of my experience with the game. But of course, I still think Alternate Cosma is there, if not better. But let me know for the comment question day for a chance to win some Lost Thunder codes. I have, oh, let me see if I can make the noise of all the codes again. Do I have them on hand? They're in my backpack, which is, you know, it's like some ASMR card noises, just like, oh, look at all these codes. Hold on. Yeah, it's not as many because there's only a handful on my desk. With the rest, I have another 100 on my bag of codes to give away to you guys. So leave a comment down below being, what is one deck you're really trying to make work right now with the team up expansion, or the tag team expansion, or team up is what it's called. For me, it is going to be Latios and Latios. I'm going to keep experimenting with it until I can make it work. I feel like it's just got what it needs. But today we're going to be playing Gengar Mimikyu, and it's kind of crazy to me because like Gengar and Mimikyu is a really cool tag team for me. Once again, it's got some of my favorite Pokemon in there. Gengar and Mimikyu are probably my favorite ghost types just in the entire game. I don't know of any other ghost types that I like more than Gengar and Mimikyu. So they're up there as top 50 favorites, so I'm really excited about playing this deck. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Let's go ahead and go over the card. 240 HP in Weak to Dark. Already looking bad for Zoroark. Zoroark is going to be a rough matchup, but we can make it work because we have access to a bunch of cool things. Poltergeist is the main attack we're going to be using. 50 damage times the amount of trainer cards our opponent has in their hand. And then that should do a lot of damage. We're going to manipulate our opponent's hand so that they can have enough for us to take Okos with Poltergeist more often than not. And then we have the GX attack Horror House, which is going to be mainly used for only one energy. It's going to be our turn 1 GX in most cases. Your opponent can't play any cards from their hand during their next turn. So you get one free turn essentially. They can't do anything as long as you use it really early in the game, right? And then turns, if you have one extra psychic energy, both players draw until they have 7. So the obvious synergy is that they have a 7-card hand and you just blow them away with a Poltergeist. I think in this deck we're going to be using it with the only one energy attack for the most part, but we could potentially use it with with 2 energies, and I know you guys can see what's peeking back here, and that's a little surprise for this deck. The whole deck is based around getting your opponent to either play a bunch of items, either play a bunch of items, put them in the discard pile so you can abuse them later with Trash Avalanche, or you can force them to constantly have hands full of stuff that you want to take knockouts with Poltergeist. Now, before we get into the rest of the deck profile, I'm debating if I want to play a weakness policy in here, but it's going to be kind of hard to find it, which is why I haven't put it in the deck yet. I feel like the Zoroark matchup is just going to be like, can you rush? Because Zoroark plays a lot of items, right? So the problem is like we just want to rush our opponent down before they can take Okos. Another thing I kind of want to try in here is Sudowoodo, but I'm giving you the bare base from here. You could add weakness policy. Sudowoodo means they can't technically Oko you. Things like that. You could also play Marshadow, but Marshadow doesn't really stop you from being OHKO'd, as if you Marshadow GX, that is. You can copy the attack and you can have an easier time OHKOing them. Problem with Marshadow GX is that they can still OHKO you with a choice band, so there's that issue. Also, it's hard to get these in the discard pile very easily. But that aside, before we talk about the bad parts of the deck, it's just, this is an experiment right now, and I'm trying out all these cool, new, unique ideas. So let's go ahead and just go over the base of the deck. The base of the deck is using the Stadium Lavender Town to look at your opponent's hand and decide if it's appropriate to attack with Gengar, and peeking red card, which also makes you look at your opponent's hand, figure out what you want them to have in their hand, and then shuffle it back in and stuff like that if you need them to have more trainers in their hand. I know there's going to be a new card in the next set called the Surprise Box, I think is what it is, which lets you put a card from your opponent's discard pile to your hand, and you can put, oh, whoa, just flew through my headset across the bed, across the computer. As you take a card from your opponent's discard pile and put it into their hand, so you can force more items into their hand, which is really good. And then we have the Lord himself, Alima. If you players shuffle their cards into their hand, if they do, if one of the flip heads, if the head, they draw 6, or tails, they draw 3. So it's funny enough, we want them to flip heads a lot. This is definitely going to be a more of a trolly fun deck. But I think there's a lot of potential here nonetheless. We are playing cards like Energy Switch and Multi Switch just to move energies because we're going to be using Max Potion or Super Scoop Ups a lot in this deck. So being able to like move one of the energies to a different Gengar, retreat it with a 1 retreat cost and Max Potion, or maybe even Super Scoop Up to keep the energy into our hand and stuff like that, it's pretty useful. Only 2 Ultra Balls, a couple Acerollas to heal up as well. And then Guzmas, I guess let's probably go over the count. 4. 4 of these, 4 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these. I think there's only 3 Cynthias. Yeah, 3 Cynthias, 4 Guzmas, 4 Limas, 4 Lilies, and 8 Psychic Energies. I kind of want to... I know that there was like a Japanese version of this list that I saw after I built it because I was looking up if there's any other list kind of like this. And this one only played a 1/1 line, but they didn't play any weakness policies or Sudowoodo. I'm debating if I want to play Sudowoodo or not. I just don't want to lead with not Gengar. You know what I mean? Because I don't play a Switch or a Rescue Stretcher. So I think we're just gonna keep it like this for the time being. And if we really need help with the Zoroark matchup, we can add a bunch of tech for Zoroark. But that's gonna be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of games. Alright guys, I'm back. My father came home for one game, and then the other game, of course, the disconnect happened. But it's fine. It's fine. There shouldn't be any more disconnects. I reset the router and everything like that, so hopefully we'll be okay for the rest of this video at least. But yes. How do I feel about this deck? I don't want to lead Gengar. I feel like maybe the 2/2 line of Trubbish isn't super necessary. Maybe we can get away with playing a Stretcher or something like that instead, because I don't want to lead Trubbish, and leading Trubbish sounds awful. And we're going first, which is great, because that means we can turn 1 GX and then just win. Right? No, we can't attack obviously, but like we can turn 1 GX the following turn and just win is what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna Lima and hopefully he gets Tails. Let's get Tails right now. We're playing against Charizard. I'm gonna build this. I was gonna build Charizard, but haven't had the time to really sit down and build it yet. Only 3. Oh my god. What is this garbage? Hello, game. Hook a man up, bro. Don't do this to me. We'll play that down now, and I guess we'll play Trubbish down so he feels weird about playing stuff. This is bad. Okay, we play 11 draw supporters and we used 1, right? Because 4, 8, no, yeah, 4, 8, 11. If you count a Lima, I count a Lima personally. All right, so we want to use Horror House, and he's playing so that way he doesn't get what's it called quickly enough. We need to draw some useful stuff. So help me out, game. Hook me up. He got turn 1 Lily off of the Alima. No, garbage, cheating. My opponent's cheating, and he plays Shrine. Cheater. He's cheating. I'm telling the police. I'm so tired. I'm so tired and frustrated because of like just everything, man. He has a big hand, so I'm just gonna Horror House here and hopefully we can draw something useful. Poltergeist, Shrine is gonna be taking away. Hopefully we can find our counter stadium. We need to find ourselves our draw supporter. I could be playing Treasures and Lele, but then I'm not leading Gengar as often, which is sad, and you need to lead Gengar in order for this deck to succeed. I could play Switches, but then I don't know what to cut. There's a lot of things. If I were to add that combination of stuff, there's a lot of things that I would have to cut, which is very sad. I mean, I guess I can cut some of the numbers down, from the 4/4 numbers down. Hey, we got it. All right, we just gotta find a draw supporter and just start taking knockouts. I mean, not a draw supporter, an energy, which we did. Because we are straight G's. We didn't find a counter stadium yet, though. Did we play this? Let's see what my opponent has. My opponent might have a bunch of good stuff. Charizard, does he have Rare Candy in that hand? He does not have Rare Candy in that hand. He has Erica, which he can't play. Energy, and yeah, he can't play a lot of those cards, actually. So we'll go ahead and keep you. You can keep that hand, buddy. It's all good. You know what? I feel like you worked really hard for that hand. You can keep it. Let's get Trubbish down. We have Max Pot to heal up this later. And hopefully we can find a counter stadium as well. But we'll go ahead and just Poltergeist and take our prize. And if he can't find another Pokemon, then that's a knockout for us. Yeah, because he's not going to be able to draw. He can't play down that hand enough. He literally has a top deck here or we just win. So I will take that W. And we got a counter stadium, which he can counter stadium himself. But at least it gives us one less turn of Shrine damage, I guess. Did he top deck a Pokemon? If he didn't top deck a Pokemon, we win. We win. He can't play down his hand more low enough for Erica, I think. There was too many cards in his hand. Yep, there it is. Go Gengar. All right, that's my boy. Gengar, Mimikyu. Putting in the work. That's my boys. God, I have to be more. Now I have to call them boys. That's weird. I can't call a singular card boys. I guess. And man, dude, everything is so conflicting right now. My life is a lie. Team-ups are not okay. Let's get another game. All right, guys, we have found a game. Team Magmar Master. Team Magmar or Team Magma? Team Magma Master. Ooh, Team Magma Master. He's out here bringing the heat. No, we lost. I mean, I guess we can attack first, and hopefully we don't lead Trubbish. I'm like, every time I play a game, I'm just like, I should take out a Trubbish. I should take out a Trubbish. But we have 11 draw supporters, so we should be able to find a draw supporter. I kind of want to increase the energy count. Maybe I'll drop one of the stadium cards, because I don't think we need that many stadiums. But we'll see. I can drop one stadium. Maybe I can drop like some super scoop ups or stuff like that as well. Oh no! Oh good. Huh. This is what I mean by like you have more than the solid number chance of leading things that you want to lead. We actually got a really good opening hand for going first too. We'll play that down because we're gonna play down regardless for our Lily. It wasn't just a good card. It makes your opponent scared to play items and scared to not play items. Hopefully my opponent's playing a GX deck. That'd be ideal. And they're playing Mally, so that's really good for us. We get to stop them from putting down a Malamar for a turn and then knock out an Inkay potentially. Oh, he might just put me to sleep, which is going to be kind of bad. Oh, he Marsh-outed me? We had such a good hand, though. Man, my opponents are a bunch of haters. Haters. That's so sad. I'm really sad about that. Oh, we got a Lima, and we got a Terminal Lily, but we didn't get... I mean, Terminal Lily's still fine. It's just not ideal. We just need to draw an energy. And with a Lima, we should be able to put them with hopefully enough cards. We are hitting for weakness as well, and he's not hitting for weakness against us, which is useful. Zoroark's in a weird place right now, which is why I'm not like... I mean, it's not in a weird place. It's going to eventually adjust. But right now, Zoroark is not like, oh my god, he got Terminal Lily too. That's cheating. How come whenever my opponent Marshadows, they get Terminal Lily, but whenever I played it in my deck, I was out here just begging for draw supporters. But they're playing more than enough items for Trubbish to put in the work. He's already got 3, which is going to knock out all of his Psychic Weak stuff. He plays Dawnwing still, which is interesting. Ultra Ball, that is 5 items now. So this is just 1, 2, no, it's 4 items right now. And then he dropped a Psychic against something else. Maybe a Giratina? No, a Chimecho. He's not, okay. And Sky Squirting, like I saw that. He's playing Ultra Necro, which is good because that's 2 prizes for us. He needs to get a bunch of energies to take an Oko on us, like 3 energies. That's Peaking Red card. 1, they have a Cynthia. Let's go ahead and shuffle that back in because we're just disrupting right now. Alright, we'll go ahead and Lily. Do I want to play a Super Scoop Up now? I mean, just to burn it, because I want to draw more. I need to get an energy this turn. I don't really care if we land there or not. We just want to draw up as much as we can. We got a Psychic. We have an extra Gengar. We have a Nest Ball to get us another Trubbish. We have an Alima. Do we have 2 things? We do have 2 things. We have Ultra Ball to get us Trubbish next turn. Yes, this works out quite nice. If he puts us to sleep, that's going to be kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be kind of annoying. Hopefully we can wake up. If we don't wake up, we just kind of energy switch, I guess. But yeah, we'll just Horror House here. Yeah. So going first means we can attach that extra energy, but going second means we just have to Horror House for nothing, unfortunately. But he's going to put us to sleep. Hopefully we can wake up. Come on, Gengar, believe. Oh God, so sad. Getting Guzma top deck. Of course, it doesn't really matter if we get it or not. This sucks. He has a 5-card hand. I guess I don't want to lose any draw supporters though, even if it's just an Alima. We'll play it down because what's the point of not playing it down? I guess there's Erica, which is kind of a decent point. The chances of him setting up next turn are fairly low, so we'll just go ahead and Alima for now. Hopefully he gets a Tails, at least for the time being. I got Tails, never mind. And we have Guzma top deck, but he also got Tails, so that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and just do this, and I'll hold on to this attachment just in case. Yeah, I'll hold on to this attachment just in case. For now, we'll pass. I mean, he has lots of items, so I can just Guzma and take a knockout probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can knock out some of the Inkays and stuff. Like, these are going to come in really useful, which is why I didn't want to attach it. And he's just going to go ahead and play another item. And I guess he must have a Lily in that hand, and that's why he Ultra Balled, because that gets him Mally. He has to be able to switch too, so in a perfect world, he finds himself a skateboard, double Mallies, and then attaches, but that's still not enough, right? Because that's 2. Oh, wait a minute, is that exactly 2-4? No, it's exactly 210 with only 2 energies, right? Exactly 210, so we won't be able to take a knockout here. And then he currently has how many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hit for 100 damage with this. We can knock out a Mally. I think we might just knock out a Mally just to keep this out of the active. He's on Hypnosis again. Yeah, this is not bad either. We can just 2 KO this while we can. Ooh, Cynthia's good too. I think I am just gonna knock out the Mally though. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock out the Malamar for now. At least, like, for the time being, that kind of feels like the right play. I think I need more energies in this deck. I feel like only having 8 is not enough as far as drawing into them. We'll see what this prize gets us. A Cynthia, that's fine. That puts another draw supporter into our deck. Garbodor took a knockout. This thing is going to have a little bit of a harder time setting up without enough things down. There's another treasure. Trash Ranch is looking like the MVP right now. I think I might just play a handful of stretchers instead of playing like a very thick line of... because like Trash Ranch is just so good in combination with the Mimikyu Gengar, because you just put all this fear in your opponent's heart. If they play a skateboard, they can retreat. Or I guess they can just manually attach and retreat as well. And here comes this dude. It doesn't really change any math using it one time. You'd have to use it like 2 more times, I think. But this thing's a huge threat because it can take knockouts on my Garbodors, which sucks, but it's fine. Our goal right now is an Ultra Necro, and just to try to knock out the Ultra Necro a few times. Everything else is weak to Psychic except for this, which is easy enough to knock out. That's only like 5 in the discard pile. It's not a huge deal. But I figured since you guys love the unique deck list so much, I'd upload this for you, and you could have fun trolling your opponent, constantly changing their hand, just looking at them going, hey, this is public knowledge at all times. Is he going to weaken a Gengar? He's going to weaken a Gengar. It's awkward, but we have energy switches. Manual attachment, energy switches, maybe some, I don't know. We can just weaken it, I guess. Max pot is pretty good. This one, please. Thank you. And Cynthia. He can't play too many items either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a 3-card hand, we can't really look at my opponent's hand, but he's not taking a knockout next turn anyways. So we'll go ahead and just energy switch here and put this here and just start weakening this thing. We could attack with this dude, but I'm not getting Oko next turn. That's 150 damage right there, so that's in range now of everything. B-String is a thing that he has, so I have to be careful about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not trainers. I'm looking at items only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. 6. If I take a knockout, that's 7. Yeah, I guess he's setting this up right now. He can't use Guzma this turn, and unless he has a manual attachment, he can't attack with me this turn. But if he attacks with this, then that's not super great, but it's not bad either. I mean, this way we can Acerola actually, if he does attack us and doesn't get a knockout, because then we Acerola and take a knockout with Garbodor, which is a single prize attacker that's going to be knocked out by this, but then we take a knockout with the following. Okay, that's pretty good. Things are looking kind of good with this turn. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. So we take a knockout with Garb, because he can take a revenge knockout on us if we're not careful. Ooh, do I scoop up? And then Cynthia? No, there's not really a need for me to do that. Well, Acerola. And here's where the deck gets annoying, just between Ace rolling, healing with super scoop ups and stuff like that. We're just going to keep playing it down. I know that they might be playing Ericas and stuff, but it just doesn't feel super worth it right now. Alright, now am I at the point where I want to attach to Garbodor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 120 damage. He's still 1 item short. I guess we are, right? Because this will be able to take a knockout the following turn. But it is only a 1 energy attachment, so I'm actually going to attach here for now. And do that later. Yeah, because this is 1 energy attachment as opposed to a 2 energy attachment here. Yeah, so we don't have to attach this now. We'll just attach it later. And then he's forced to knock out these things because they're the immediate threats. Look at the Alimas. Look at the boys. Full arts, of course, because I pulled 4 full arts when I was doing pack openings back then. Whew. Good times, right? Nothing says joyous more than 4 Alimas. Or Ilima, which is technically the name, not Ilima. It's Ilima. I always say Ilima, but it is Ilima. I gotta be careful about that. I'm a huge stickler for saying names right. Ilima, not Ilima. So I apologize for those that triggered. Oh, he's playing Oricorio. That's so cool, but just play the stadium instead. Like, please, just play the stadium instead. He's gonna Guzma up, probably one of these dudes. Oh, he's gonna knock out the Trash Lunch. That's good. If I could look at my opponent's hand, I would. And take a knockout with Gengar. That'd be like best case scenario. I think here I should just play it safe and just keep attaching energies to Gengars. Yeah, I feel like it's just a safe bet right now. I could Guzma up a Mally and then take a knockout with a Gengar this way. I kind of like that a little bit more, actually. Because I'm sure he has at least one item in his hand, right? That's so risky, though. Alright, we'll do this, and depending on what we top deck, if we can just find our stadium, that'd be nice. Nope. Man, just based on his hand, though, I really would want to Guzma and knock out a Mally. I'm just gonna do it and hopefully not be sad. It's one energy attachment away from retreating, but he has a bunch of one energy retreaters, so I should just knock out this one anyways. Alright, this keeps an energy on his board. Come on, just have one. Okay, good. It's really risky, but all decks play like more than enough trainers because it counts stadiums and items and supporters. It counts the whole thing. I think we just win now, honestly. He has too many Pokemon that are weak to Psychic, so even Poltergeist should be able to take knockouts most of the time anyways. And he's not going to be able to take 5 prizes, even if it is only like technically 2 knockouts. There's that item, so now we should be able to OHKO everything, and he has a switch in his hand. I probably should have looked at what he was playing in his hand too. Then Guzma up. Why did he play the switch? Oh, he's trying to burn the stuff in his hand. Okay, I see what's going on. This is good. I feel like I want to play some stretchers though, because that trash engine is really useful if we can just consistently put them on the board. The problem is I can't cut any of the draw supporters, and the Lima's too much of a great meme to cut, so we're not cutting any of the Limas. Maybe in hindsight I should have attacked Garbodor because it was too easy to knock out. We'll see how my plays have affected this game. There's Lavender Town. Let's see what you got in there, buddy. 1, 2, only 2. So let's attach. I think we get Lima for sure. Let me just grab the last Gengar to get out of the deck. Scoop up. We're only gonna hit him for 100 damage. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he gets heads. We got tails, that's fine. But if he gets heads, yes! 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 We don't need Ultra Balls anymore, so we don't have to preserve cards in our hands. We'll just toss these while we can. Take a look at what's left. We still have plenty of healing cards. We can still look at our opponent's hand because of this. Energy Switch is still pretty useful. We'll go ahead and... Am I going to get OHKO next turn? No, this gets him out of B-String range. So I don't think we'll be OHKO next turn. 1. Oh, please don't tell me. 2. Oh, it's still only 3, but 3... I mean, still only 3, but 3 is enough. 3 gets the job done. We just got to take one more knockout. We just win. Hey, Gengar, Mimikyu, the MVP, putting in that work. We'll get one more game. I know that this video, I've been recording for a long time because of all the cuts I've had to make, but I think there's enough time for one more match, so we'll do that now. And we'll probably lose this last match because I'm getting a little bit greedy, but Gengar, Mimikyu putting there. All that hand disruption is ridiculous, man. Even if your opponent like gets away with it sometimes, like other times it's just like, huh, what do you do now, punk? Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Well, we'll be back when we find a game. Hopefully I remember to make these cuts. Because I know that like I'm in a rush to upload these videos sometimes, so I sometimes forget to make cuts. But this should be okay. I hope. Alright guys, we have found another game. We're playing against Fighting Water Fairy? What is this? I don't know. Is it like... No, I didn't see grass, so it's not like a Meganium list. Fighting Water Fairy? Is it... I don't know. We're going first. Clean. Clean. We don't have a draw supporter, which sucks. But we'll get one eventually, I'm not too worried. We have 2 energies in our hand, and that's the most important thing. And we're getting a couple mulligans. And we get a manual attachment this turn, and that's pretty good for us. My opponent's playing something with Fossil, so he's definitely playing Omastar. I just don't know what the fairy is. Is there... Oh, he's probably playing Ninetales. Is it like Glaceon, Omastar with Ninetales? I can see that. But then, like, if you're playing Ninetales, if you're playing Omastar, it's not super good because you have to have. We don't care about playing Pokemon down. We only have 2 Pokemon in this whole deck that needs to be down on the bench at the same time, which I'm not going to bench that just in case. But is it Ninetales Omastar? Like that's the thing that confuses me the most. Okay, we can attach this here. In Lavender Town, we can Ultra Ball away this and. Do we Ultra Ball away Psychic? I don't think we do. Let's take a look. Water, DC, Cynthia. Alright, so his hand's pretty whatever right now. Well, I gotta keep this then, for sure. Let's Ultra Ball away Gengar and Acerola for now. Because we play Super Scope to Max Potion. We should be okay. We'll grab a Trubbish. He's just gonna Beacon next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we're not gonna do this yet, because I want to wait till next turn after he uses his Beacon. And I have to be careful not to bench too much. Like, it's so tempting. I have all these cards I can play, but because if he is playing Omastar, I can't have too many things down at the same time. So the only thing I know I need to have is probably 2 Gengars. He already has 2 Pokemon down, so this should be safe no matter what. I guess we'll burn these in case of judges. Plus, it's good to see what's in our deck anyways. We have both of the Garbodors. Everything else looks kind of okay as far as the cards we have. We are running kind of low on energies. We have 1 energy prize. But other than that, like, everything else is looking pretty good. We can take a knockout next turn, and we can save our GX attack for more of a late game guarantee kind of thing. Although, I mean, like, I could technically GX him with 2 energies. Although I don't think that's super necessary because he'll have a big hand anyways after Beacon, and then we can GX him. And then, what does that do though? What does GXing do for my opponent? I don't think we actually need to GX him. Maybe we can save a GX for like a late game kind of situation. I don't know. He played Cynthia though, so we have to look at what's in his hand now. Are my opponents abusing Lavender Town? I hope they are, because they can. Beacon gets him Omastar. He is playing Omastar Glaceon with Ninetales. I don't like that. You have too many Pokemon on your bench now. Let's take a look at his hand. 1, 2. This is more than enough, but he has Rare Candy Omastar. But I guess it doesn't matter too much because he's never gonna get down Glaceon if that's the case, and the Glaceon doesn't even affect us that much. Do we just take a knockout? Like, I don't have to be greedy here. I think we just take a knockout. Sure. You can get down the Omastar, but it doesn't change anything because he's... Well, I guess right now it does, but unless he's planning on never attacking with anything, it should be pretty good the whole game. Yeah, I guess he might just... I mean, he might just never attack, honestly, because he needs to get down Glaceon, but if he gets down Glaceon, then he's going to be in a consistent less than 3 Pokemon thing. And then, like, after we take 1 more knockout, it's like, whatever. You know what I mean? Because then, like, we don't need to play down too many items this game. Like, it'd be nice to heal, which means I probably should have kept the Acerola, but we don't need to, is what I'm trying to say. But here we can still play items, and we'll just abuse our items all we can, I guess. No need to max potion because we're probably not going to need to. Having access to Peaking Red card is still going to be pretty good. He's played a bunch of his items already, so just Peaking Red card to force a shuffle is going to be pretty useful. We'll keep attaching energies, and he's going to play Cynthia too. So Cynthia into Beacon into Peaking Red card will be really good for us. He needs to find a Water Energy to evolve this, so let's see if we can find it, and he did. Perfect. So he has Glaceon down, which means we can't have abilities. Too bad we don't have any, so it's not a big deal. You know what's going to be really cool for this deck, guys? That blue card. I've never recorded that video. I need to record that video. The card where you have a Pokemon Trainer blue or green, whichever. I don't remember which one is the English one or the non-video game one, I guess. The girl that lets you get any 2 cards from your deck if you have no abilities. This deck has no abilities. No abilities at all, so we can probably abuse that. Something to keep in mind. So we have both that new surprise box card and that blue card that helps this deck a lot. Then you get any 2 cards out of your deck. That's crazy. I think it's any 2. It could just be like 2 items or something like that. I don't actually remember exactly what it was. But he has, now we're actually free to bench another Pokemon if we need to. I'm not going to, just to continue playing it safe. See how many, what he's got in his hand. Oh, why did I do that? Whatever. 2, we can guarantee a knockout here, but he doesn't have a DC, and I think we're pretty safe this turn. We can just keep attaching. Yeah, we'll just attack. There's no reason for me to make this more complicated than it actually is. I mean, as long as we have enough to take a knockout, we'll just abuse it. We're probably taking 2 prize knockouts the rest of this game anyways. Yeah, this should ideally be a 2 prize knockout combined with like a Lima or like Peaking Red card. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna Peaking Red card, because we can still play items. We're gonna Peaking Red card because he's probably gonna have a pretty big hand, hopefully. And then we'll look at what he's got. If we have enough to take an Oko, we will take an Oko. If he doesn't, we'll play a Lima. And then we also have Trash Lands too, which is pretty useful in its own right, especially if we get a Guzma. Like he's tossing items now, so let's see how many items he's got rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he has 4 right now, so we're hitting for 80. A few more, we can take a knockout with Omastar. So he's not going to have as big of a hand as I would hope, which means we're probably just going to use a Lima, but that's another 2 more, which is 100 damage now, right? He needs to find the DC. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at 5 right now. He actually found the DC on the first one, so now he has to decide if he wants to burn that card or not. So he doesn't care. Frost Bullet. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of annoying. We need to find. We have to evolve that dude soon. We have the Guzma top deck, but we don't have the other thing. I think we peeking red card. I don't want to do this. I know he has 1 item in his hand, so we can damage him. He's not taking. I guess he could GX me, which is kind of scary, actually. I can Guzma this dude. Or the Omastar itself. He only has 1 down there right now. So let's go ahead and just... Alright, alright. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. We can hit him for only 50. We can max pot retreat. Multi-switch. That seems pretty good too. That heals up 1 dude, so we can just damage this for the time being with an Lima play. Let's do that because we should have enough energies left. I know we have 1 prized, but let's retreat. It's multi-switch and max potion. It's a 2 retreat cost? Oh no, I didn't know it was a 2 retreat cost. I thought it was a 1 retreat cost. I'm a fool. All right, so now we gotta dig, which is not part of the game plan, but. The only thing we can do is this. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was okay. We can GX here still, but like, I thought it was a. Okay, give me a psychic energy, please. That sucks. I thought it was a 2 or 1 retreat cost. This is fine though. It doesn't really change the build of the deck. It's just a little bit more inconvenient for me. I don't know what he has in his hand right now. I was hoping he'd get a heads. We have Super Scoop Up, so we should be okay. I'm just going to pass. I gotta evolve this thing like soon. I whiff the energy. This is why I want to play more energies in this deck. I should be winning this game, but that was a huge mistake. It's such a huge mistake. This is why energy switch is just better than multi switch, because I wouldn't be forced to make that series of plays that I did. There's no point in GXing right now, so I'm not going to. Alright, so hopefully we can land the Super Scoop Up. Actually, there's no hoping I'm gonna land. I don't want to play the Super Scoop Up if I don't have to. He's burning cards. Alright, I messed up. I messed up for sure. But we'll make this work. We need to evolve this, like, now. He's gonna be able to GX me. I don't need this right now. But I could do a Super Scoop Up this to be safe. So I will do that. We whipped it. Makes things even more awkward. Let's Cynthia first. We can weaken this thing because it's probably just gonna take a knockout anyways. There's our Garb, so that's pretty good for us. And this actually works out quite nicely because he's played so many items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 140 damage. That's a lot of damage. Of course, if we can hit 150 right now, that could be good. Which we hit 100, but I'd rather try to land the Scoop Up here if we can. This is only awkward because I want to attack with this before I attack with this, but if I also want to attach an energy this turn. No, I think that's just being greedy. Let me just Scoop Up for now. I'm just gonna lose the energy no matter what I do. I can't bank on a heads like that. That's so bad. not gonna bank on the heads. It's really risky. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I didn't bank on the heads then. Okay, we have to attack for 100, and then hopefully get an energy. Oh, it's not good at all. Oh, it's not good in the slightest. GXing means he can just attack me. We have to bank on drawing an energy. I could Horror House here, let him knock me out, and then what? I can't do anything after that. We didn't get enough energy attachments. No! Dang it! Ah, it sucks so bad. Alright, we just have to attack, and then hopefully we can get another psychic energy. Because we need to finish this off with Trubbish, with Garbodor. Maybe he'll just forget about GXing me. But dang, that sucks really bad for me. Oh, what a horrible turn. What a horrible turn. I think this deck needs like 10 energies, honestly. I think I have to add 2 more psychic energies to this deck to make this work, because I need to be getting energies every turn. 8 is just not enough, and I guess this is why we theory test. This is why we actually play test before we actually put a deck out there. 8 is just not enough. I need more energies. We've already lost half of our energies in the deck now. I was hoping energy switches would be enough to sustain, but without an extra manual attachment every turn, it's not gonna do it for me. This is annoying because now he has no cards. I can't even peek and red card him efficiently. All we need to do is literally just find... Oh yeah, we just have to find a psychic energy, or we just kind of lose. Luckily, this can survive like 2 hits. God, it's not what I wanted, bro. It's really not what I want. What's he got in here? Nest Ball, Judge, Acrobike. He's burning all the cards in his deck. But I'd rather him judge me. So honestly, like, there's not much I can do here. I'll just pass. I'll play this down and pass, honestly. I don't think I needed to play that down, but less cards in my hand means that if he does judge me, that's really good for me. Alright, so he's gonna Cynthia instead of judge me, which sucks. I just need to find one of my draw supporters. I have 1, 2, 3 out of my 11 gone, so there's 7 left in a 32 card deck. That's not bad. That's 8 left in a 32 card deck. That's not bad at all. If we can find it, that'd be nice. Ace Rolls could be good too. He's really gonna knock this out next turn. Oh, we got Lily. Let's take a look here. Judge. We can take a knockout. He has Judge and Lily, and a bunch of things that aren't Judge and Lily. No, you can keep those. Lily for 4. Oh, we need like... Oh man, this sucks. Alright, we have to super scoop up and hopefully land it. Dang it! That's 3 for 3. This game is so close but so far. Now we need to heal our Gengar next turn or we just lose the game. Oh, that sucks so hard. Oh, that sucks really hard. You know, I play 4 super scoops for a reason, man. I shouldn't be whiffing literally all of them. This is why coin flip cards are bad. Alright, well, we lost our trash lands here, which is just hot garbage. I should have won this game, man. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I should have won this game. Alright, we gotta heal, like, right now. And we have to poultry. Oh, this sucks. Please, Alima. Unfortunately, like I said, we're gonna lose that last game. All right, we figured out what was wrong with the deck. There's some inconsistencies as far as the energies go. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. We whiffed Max Potion and Super Scoop Ups. We play 4 of each, and we just got 3 tails, which sucks. If we just found Max Pot, we play 4 of them. If we found Max Pot, we would have been able to heal up any of our dudes. The fact that we continuously whiffed our Max Pot sucks really bad. I guess we just remove like this, at least for 1 more energy. I want to play more though. If we lead 1, we don't need that many. Let me do this. Let's get 1 more game with 10 energies and see if it works better. That was so frustrating. Oh boy, that fueled my rage. I can't believe we whiffed that many max potions. We got tails on all 3 of our super scoop ups. That sucks. I can't complain too much though because it's super scoop up, but like the max potion things is the annoying part. Like our supporters that game, as well as like what we drew were just bad. I gotta learn how to manage my energies better as far as like throughout the game too. I never Poltergeist. Maybe in hindsight I should have Poltergeist early while he didn't have any attackers, just to give me that one extra turn. I thought for sure that maybe if I saved my Poltergeist for later in the game, it would have been okay. Here, this hand, once again, like, I don't know if I need to play like one more. I might have to play one more Cynthia and just go for the full 12, because this is a problem, apparently. I'm not getting into my draw supporters at all. 12 is so much. 12 is 1/5 of your deck. 11 is almost 1/5 of your deck, so every card is like a 20% chance to draw something useful. We're playing against Lost March, so Lost March should be good because they should have a lot of cards. It's a bunch of one prize attackers, so ideally they never ramp up to that 240 number early game. The only thing that sucks is that he'll be able to attack me next turn, but we'll prevent him for at least one turn of evolving all of his little baby dudes. And then we'll start taking knockouts. Plus we're gonna ping red card him here anyways. Let's see. We don't want him to have those. Yes, shove those back in. They don't have a big hand, big enough for me to abuse Horror House with. So we're just gonna Horror House now. Whatever. You can still Beacon, which sucks. So he'll guarantee those cards next turn. But I doubt he'll have enough to take a full knockout. We just need to... We need to get more stuff. Like, I need a draw supporter, please. I really need a draw supporter. Like, really bad. So maybe 12. Like I said, like with a 60 card deck, it's a one. Oh, does he have them in his hand already? He must have Elm in his hand, and that's why he's grabbing those. That's pretty smart if that's the case. We got a Trub. Let's take our knockout, I guess. Hopefully we can find something useful off this. He must have Elm or something. Yeah, there's the Elm. Lots of cards in his hand. Okay, can we do this six times before my opponent takes a knockout? We need to find a draw supporter. Nope, that's not a draw supporter. I need to find another Gengar Mimikyu to attach to. So he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Please don't land anything. If you do land something, make it like a Guzma or something. Okay, so we're not top decking a supporter, which sucks. Actually, if he landed something, that would have been better, because then there was a chance he would have landed something else the following. We would have top decked something the following turn. Now we know we're not top decking anything next turn. But we'll get another knockout here, which is good. Like, he's not gonna hit 240 turn 1. This deck has a hard time hitting 240. You have 4. Let's just say you have 4 Trubishes and you have 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 plus 12. That's actually 240. Never mind. You can't hit 240 under perfect game circumstances. Under a perfect game situation. Excluding Lost Blender. Full bench, bunch of potential prizes. Trubbish can take knockouts on multiple things once he plays an item. But he only needs to have 2 trainer cards in his hand at one time for us to take a knockout. It's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 160. Means he has to whiff multiple energy attachments. We're probably gonna lose this game too. This deck is definitely more focused for knocking out like big boys and like just dominating turn 1, like dominating early. Shrine is annoying too. Choice Band makes it kind of rough as well, but at least now he only needs to have 1 trainer in his hand. And he should have, if we can take this 1 knockout, then this knocks out the Trubishes at least, or the Natus at least, which is pretty useful. Let's see what happens. We have double energy switch, so we could, in theory, just heal up this turn, which I think I'm gonna have to anyways, because we're only drawing. Alright, game, I see you. This doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, I messed up. No, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, show me something. Thank you. So we're gonna get knocked out here, unless he whiffs energy. Can I get something, please? Oh, God. Damn. You're pulling my button. You're pushing my buttons, game. Come on. I gave the odds. I made the odds very high. The other way to make them higher is to play like Erica, and I don't want to play Erica because our hands are pretty big, full of like energy switches and max potions and stuff like that. And he's got the grass energy, so he takes a knockout here. We need to find Trash Latch Boy, and he needs to play a couple more items. He's only played 2, which means that we're not going to be able to actually pull it off. Oh, we can, I don't know, do nothing, I guess. We got a top deck and find another Gengar. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he's gonna attack with this again. I mean, now we can take a knockout at least with this if we can find a Garb. All right, let me top deck a draw supporter, please, game. Come on, hook man up, hook man up, hook man up. He takes us 3 prizes. Congratulations to him. Oh man. Oh, finally, Alima. I can't complain too much. Alima is gonna be the card I find regardless. Let's get a heads at least. Let me get a heads. Nope. We got Garb. And we have, it gives us another prize at least, and get Gengar down, so we don't lose next turn. All right, can we get a little dude? Can we get a little man? Hopefully he whipped his grass, because he uses Nest Ball. So if he whips his grass energies, that's pretty good for us too. There's a Lily, so that's pretty good. But we're not gonna be able to attack next turn unless, of course, he actually does whip his grass. We have a chance. He needs his whip. This deck does not play that many energies. And he doesn't have another Natu. He could get another Natu down and retreat into it and stuff like that, which would be kind of annoying. But right now, he doesn't have it. 2, 4, 6. He only hits 120 right now. Which means he does take a knockout here, but not here. Let's see. Does he whiff? I have access to... Oh, he doesn't whiff. Sad days. So now what we need to do is I need to draw another Gengar and a Psychic Energy and attach a Psychic Energy to the other Gengar. Let this thing be damaged and then Acerola it. That's the game plan now? Okay. Maybe we'll run this dude out of energies, right? That's a definite possibility. He's playing this awkward 7 prize game now. 8 prizes we get down another Garbodor. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 80 damage, so we can actually kill everything now. So that's pretty good. I think the first 2 games were an example of like things that can go right. But now these games are examples of things that can go wrong. And we just need to get more draw spores, I think. We are having multiple games where we have 0 cards in our hand, and multiple games where we have too many cards that are not useful in our hand. So I gotta figure out a balance. But like I said, this deck just gets better with the next set, and that's probably gonna have to be our focus. He hits 160, which means with a choice band he might win. I can't even attach to energy. I mean, I guess I technically could because I have so many energy retrievals left. I just have to now I'm just forced to find a little bit more cards, but it's still possible. Yeah, like this actually works out. Okay, so I'm gonna get Trubbish. I'm gonna bump the stadium. We have the other Garb. This works as long as he whiffs next turn. Right now he's hitting 2 plus 6. He's hitting 8. 160. 160 plus choice band damage is scary. He has Gladion. He has Super Boost in his hand. That's pretty scary too. But Acerola, energy switch shenanigans should help. We'll just pass for now. We'll take a knockout. He'll get more damage off, which means we have to try to get a draw supporter of some kind and heal. So we still have those super scoop ups. Maybe we can land them. He's putting the Oranguru back to get his Skip Loom, I'm thinking. I mean, that's probably the only option unless it's prized, which is not. So that's another. Ooh, is that game? That's 2 more. That's 2 more, right? That's 160. That's 200. That's not game yet unless he has choice band or like a lost mixer gear to 2 more Pokemon. But it should only be 200 damage, so we should still be. He still should be just a little bit short of taking a knockout. Even if he has Shrine, we'll still be fine as long as he doesn't put down 1 more Pokemon in the lost zone. Super Boost goes there. All right. This is a definite possibility. All he needs is 2 trainers in his hand for us to take a knockout. Otherwise, it's kind of awkward. We're gonna have to try to find. And he did use a Oranguru, which means there's a chance he drew into something he can't play. But he's using Cynthia, which means there's a chance that he drew into a bunch of things he can't play. He can't use Pokecoms unless there's Pokemon in his hands. Oh no, that's game. Oh, it's game. He got it. No, he got it. Oh man, lost March, bro. Oh well. How could I play this game better? I think it's just a matter of just drawing. I just need to draw better that game. Oh well, the first 2 games were fun. You know, the games that I lost weren't fun, but it's you know, this is what it is. Why is he doing this? I'm just gonna concede, bro. You're taking too long. Don't overdo things. You already took the knockout. Oh man, no thank you. Anyways, that's gonna be the deck. I think the deck has definitely a lot of fun. Like I said, forcing trainers into your hand gives you that extra 50 damage that you need for knockouts in the next set, as well as having that blue card means that you can remove actually a lot of these draw supporters and just get any 2 cards you need, which is really, really strong. You could add that 4th Cynthia. I think you can remove this for a 4th Cynthia for sure. You don't need 2 of those. Everything else is kind of, I like the flow of the deck. Maybe you can play some rescue stretchers if you want to abuse these. But I wouldn't go down below 4 because you've got to lead these in order for your deck to run well. That's gonna be the deck, guys. Let me know what you guys think. There's more fun gameplay. Competitive gameplay will be coming with the tabletop games. I should be having some games lined up soon. I just have to find people to play against. I have everything I need to start recording. I already purchased the cards that I need as far as like to finish playing my Malamar decks and my Blacephalon decks and Lucario. So all those, you see at least those 3 decks profiled on my side, and then we have other decks that we can like borrow from friends and stuff like that as well. So I don't have to purchase a bunch of cards for a bunch of different decks. But that's gonna be the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all the good jazz. I've been recording for over an hour now, and I need to end this video and remember to make the cuts I need to make. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.